know how stupid you have to be to unalive someone whilst they're streaming? Like, clear as day. Like, oh my goodness, this is just so stupid. Like, over YouTube. Like, before we get into the details, just understand that 2 people are dead because of YouTube beef. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Like, men's mental health is in the floor. Like, oh my God. To make that decision, no words. So from what I could find out online, this beef is between a Rodney Finley, he's known as Finny Da Legend on YouTube, and his wife, Tanisha. So these are the people that were fatally shot. And the shooter's name is Manuel Rodriguez, and his name online is known as Sincity Manny. They're both Las Vegas streamers. I don't even know what they do. They just live stream in the Vegas area. That's just what I could find. Maybe like casinos and stuff. And from all I can find online, look, there was a lot, and I actually genuinely couldn't even be bothered to look too much into it because it's just so stupid. But from what I could see, there was a little bit of beef with regards to copyright. I think, early 2024, Finley was accusing Ruiz's channel of issuing YouTube copyright strikes against him. And obviously that's escalating tensions or beef and stuff. They've been going back and forth. And it's essentially led to this. It's led to a circumstance or situation where he's genuinely took a gun. He's taken a gun with him. He's gone out to look for him. He's been on live stream and he has shot him. I just it almost makes me feel like this has to be a lack of education. It's either a lack of education or mental health. There has to be some mental health here. Like, how can you think that is an okay response to someone you're beefing online? Like, I honestly think this internet clout and stuff just goes to their head. I think the Sin City guy, the shooter guy, is funny to me because when it comes to copyright strikes and stuff, he's obviously focused on his money and wants to make sure everything he's reporting and stuff is protected. His YouTube is protected so he can make the money he wants to make. I get that, but now he's not going to be making any money. His YouTube account is gone. There will be no more opportunities to make money. So I'm just struggling to understand what was the point. Where did he think this would go? Did he think there was a version of events where he would be hailed as a hero, or this would be fine and he would walk free? I don't know if he has family or whatever, but it's I genuinely can't understand how stupid this man has been. I'm bewildered. Do you know what's even adding to the stupidity of the whole thing? This is literally why I think it's mental health. He actually recorded it. He recorded himself looking for Finley. Who does that? Who documents their crime? He literally released a Netflix special on what he was going to do. It's just so... I'm not encouraging unaliving anyone here, and I'm not saying that's what you should be doing, but to video record yourself on your way to do it this has to be a one-way ticket. Surely he may commit suicide or off himself in the prison cell. This can't be a logical thought process. But anyway, have a look at this video.
I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I was dying to see him. Fucking dying to see him.
I'm literally bewildered. I cannot understand how anyone with more than 2 brain cells, I feel like a 10-year-old would know that wouldn't make sense. I just can't understand why anyone would actually go ahead and do this. And it's just crazy because everything is gone, completely. This actually just reaffirms the fact that you really never know what people are going through. You could be beefing someone online and on your end, you can think it's banter, you cannot be taking it seriously, but this guy is burning inside. And it actually makes me think about why I'm actually so laid back most of the time. It's because I actually have stuff to lose. I think one of my biggest fears is, so say for example, you're on a train and someone walks by you and they step on your foot. There's 2 ways you can react. You can literally just say, oh, look, yeah, you stepped on my foot. And then that could start some sort of altercation. This person that stepped on your foot could have nothing to lose. Then you think everything's okay. You step off the train, boom, he stabs you in the neck. Your life over. Yeah. And I'm not saying you should be overly concerned and overly worried and like never defend yourself, but you just have to be careful. Like in a situation like taking it back to someone stepping on my foot, I would maybe, you know, give them a look. At the end of the day, my thought process is that, look, I sometimes feel like I live around bums in it. Yeah, they haven't got a lot to lose. So what am I going to get out of his sorry? If he apologizes to me, what does that do? That literally does nothing for me. So why am I sitting there waiting for an apology? You know, I'm just moving on, bro, because I don't care. And this just reminds me of this very situation. These are two different people who saw the beef as two different levels. The one that is dead saw it as 0 out of 10. The one that killed saw it as 10 out of 10. Like, it really, really disturbed his day. Like, it led to him to do this. I literally can't believe it. But yeah, man, you know, you really just never know, man. It's mental health. It has to be a mental health issue. So from the news outlets and everything I could see online, it does appear that he actually turned himself in. So fair enough, man. Like, maybe a few of the brain cells actually started working after, because him being on the run would have just made no sense. It would have made it even more stupid. But yeah, so it mentions that Ruiz has told police that he thought Finley was reaching for a gun when he said, "What's up, cuz?" and then shot him because he believed he was armed. And then he also mentioned that he thought Tanisha, the partner, had held a shiny black object that he mistook for a weapon. And then obviously the report says, however, no weapon was found on either of the victims in the video, and there's no evidence of it throughout police searches and stuff on the bodies. This guy's going down for a long time. I mean, it's over. Like, no more money. I guess he doesn't have to worry about copyright and stuff like that, because he's, you know, you're in fucking prison. What was your thought process? It's literally just frustrating, because life is so fragile and just in general, you can lose your life at any time to like a natural disaster. You know, there are heart attacks, there are plane crashes, there are so many things that take away people's lives. So when we lose lives so simply and so easily, it's just stupid. Over YouTube. Oh my goodness, man. Honestly, there's actually not much more to add with this. Like, he's going down for a very long time. He's an idiot. There's not really much more to add. I guess, man, leave your thoughts and comments below, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one.